Welcome back to the Dry Fire Journal. This is day 76, and I'm still here in my friend's shop filming for a few days. You can tell that my firearm is completely clear because there's a barrel block in my 365 XL. Always make sure that you have triple confirmed the condition of your firearm, and then put a barrel block in and make sure you have at least a few of these laying around. Also, if you want some really cool gear, go check out REDHAWK Gear. REDHAWK Gear is a really cool company that offers a whole lot of really cool stuff, from hearing protection to dummy rounds for practicing, to bags, to range gear, to ear pro, all sorts of really cool stuff. And when you enter the code REDHAWK at checkout at REDHAWK Gear, you get 15% off everything on the site. So check it out. It's worth your time. Yesterday, we talked about how quickly we can bounce the trigger to set up our second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, whatever shot it is. Here's the next thing I'm going to ask you to be curious about when it comes to your trigger. For this drill, once you have your barrel block in, you're going to just carefully rack the slide and make sure that you have an active trigger. And I want you to memorize, this is an active habituation, I want you to memorize the amount of pressure that it takes just for the trigger to go click. I didn't get an active trigger, let me fix that. Just for the trigger to go click. I know what the poundage is of this trigger, but those numbers don't mean anything to my index finger. I don't think press this many pounds. I just think it only needs this much. Here's where our problem lies. If we aren't utilizing our proper grip, where our support hand is doing all of the work of keeping the gun where it needs to be, of aiming, of recoil management, of all of that stuff, if our support hand grip isn't doing the job that it's supposed to be doing, then our shooting hand has to take up the slack and overwork, and we will wind up over-pressing our trigger. Now, I do understand that if we have a true master grip on the gun, our trigger work becomes completely irrelevant. But if we aren't understanding how little pressure it takes to press this trigger, then we're going to over-try in our grip. So, have you given this some thought? Have you given this any kind of work? How little pressure can I apply to my trigger and still have it go bang or click in dry fire? Here's why this is super fascinating for me to be curious about. If I find out how little pressure my trigger takes, then it's going to feel weird if I apply more of it. And if I find out how little pressure my trigger takes to actually go click, then I'm going to understand that I can go a whole lot faster. So, give this some work, let me know how it goes, and I'll see you tomorrow.